The most important element in innovation is mindset. You can have great tool sets and great skill sets, but if you don't have growth mindsets that are looking to challenge the ways of working, to be curious, to be thinking about their clients constantly, that's the key ingredient. And so innovation by definition is doing things that haven't been done before. And that's high risk and that's uncertain. So if you have leadership that doesn't support you, your fear appetite or your fear will absolutely come into play. And I don't think you can be big and bold when you're constantly in a state of fear. Creativity blossoms when you're feeling safe and you're willing to try anything and you're going to be back to it. Failure is all about learning for me, and we often put labels on it, but there's no way I can know the future unless I test it. So you have a hypothesis, you need to test that. The bit around failure is around the tolerance to make smart bets and trying smart things. So experimentation allows you to do that really comfortably. You're not blowing the farm, you're trying lots of little things, and allows you to learn and fail in a way that is really acceptable and that you can then scale. So I think the safe place is trying lots of experiments and lots of little bets, and then from learning from those little bets, you really can take a big bet. I think people often want to get beneath the detail about what does client-led innovation actually mean. And so a good example of that is we have a client we do a lot of work with, and that client we work with a number of ways. So they'll give us things to do. So if you think about an outsourced type arrangement, the second thing we do is we put our people inside their organisation. Why that's interesting is because a few things happen. You have a group of people deeply thinking about that client, not just the work they're doing, but what would measurably make a difference, not just the legal work, but for their business. The second thing you do is you're very deeply saying, we actually think about our clients in lots of different ways, and we're going to share that thinking with you. There's lots of things we've done before, but the future is about new markets and new ways and new systems. And I think having agility of thought and being able to bring that to solutions, that creativity is really what we're looking for. My advice to people who want to be a change agent successfully is find a coalition of the willing. And what that does is create momentum. And the great thing about momentum is with an individual you can do so much. But once you get a group of people behind an idea and behind a concept that you want to get out, there's a force. And momentum is hard to stop. Real change takes time. And we have a saying at KWM, for us innovation is a team sport. Everybody has a role to play. And so in the firm I'd like to be remembered as one of the cheerleaders that encouraged everyone to have a go. And that thinking differently and executing on it, that's mostly what I'd like to be remembered for.